Let's do it up. Beat it.
Now, it's Erik Nagel.
Welcome back to the program. My name is Erik Nagel. Giddles is over here, filling in for Matt OG as we are live from Miami Beach, Florida. We're on South Beach, poolside at our hotel for Florida Supercon. You may ask, how are you at the pool and doing Florida Supercon at the same time? Well, at the time that we're broadcasting here, guess what? The con's over. So we can't really do the show live from the con because it's closed.
It's closed, yeah. And
they're feeling everybody out. So we went back to the hotel. We have all the interviews, and we're going to do this live from here. And this is what you're hearing, whether it's good or not.
This is how entertainment gets made, people.
Follow along on the Facebook, It's Erik Nagel, and the Twitter account, It's Erik Nagel. Let's move on to our next guest here. You know him from countless animation projects on Adult Swim, the Cartoon Network, various other channels that have some kind of animation. You'll hear his voice. Mr. Dana Synder, right?
Yeah, Dana Synder.
Where would we know him from?
I feel like there's a little character called Master Shake from a little show called Aqua Teen Hunger Force. You may know that.
Right.
He also played the Alchemist on the Venture Brothers.
He was Todd on Code Monkeys, if you ever saw that.
Yep, he does a couple voices. I don't remember the exact character right now, but he does voices on Adventure Time and other cartoons as well. He's big in the animation world. So
we're going to talk to him. We're in the last season ever for Aqua Teen Hunger Force, which is sad, but we'll talk to him about that. And let's go back to the stage there as we speak to Dana Synder.
It's Erik Nagel at Florida Supercon in Miami Beach.
Mr. Dana Synder's going to be here.
Yeah.
If you don't know who he is, then you haven't been watching any quality animation in the last 15 years.
If you don't know who he is, you probably shouldn't be at Supercon. I'll just put that out there.
He's pretty much the cornerstone of William Street.
Yeah, like at every Adult Swim show, he's got a voice on it somehow.
Video games, movies, television shows. He was in Adventure Time, which is like the biggest thing of all time right now.
Adventure Time's awesome.
Well, we don't. Let's just kiss his ass. Let's get him up here, Mr. Dana Synder.
It's okay, we can't hear.
Hello, sir. How are you? No problem.
I didn't. Hello. Well, let's do it like this, just over the shoulder. This is more personal interview.
This is the way I prefer to do it.
That's right. I've heard that. I'm like a nitwit. I'm going the exact horrible way to go around. I'm like trying to go this way. There's 50 frickin' feet on around both sides. Sorry.
There's no correct way to do this.
You're really dressed for Miami.
There might not be a correct way to do it, but I did it the really least correct way possible.
You did it the most efficient way for you.
Yeah. I've got...
You're really dressed for Miami. You got
I've got a blue shirt, show
pink,
off the guns.
Right.
Gun show. I've got some red, not pink. Nice try.
Salmon. We'll meet in the middle.
That's red. Come on.
I would say that's red.
And you got the beach hat, the Kangol beach hat. You don't look like a tourist.
Protect my, and then I take pictures of the tops of all the buildings I go around. I blend in perfectly, seamlessly. I carry a Cuban sandwich around with me. I have a Cuban sandwich on one side, and then I have the camera. I'm just taking pictures of and asking where the Art Deco district is.
I can't give you shit because that's exactly what we did last night.
Yeah.
We were trying to find any place that was open that didn't have some kind of a dress code because we were poorly underdressed.
Were you dressed like this?
Dressed like this. And everybody around here looks like
you got shoes
supermodels.
on. It's not like...
We tried.
Oh, yeah. We go to this place. It's got a pool in the middle of it. It's like a bar. People are eating like shrimp cocktails and stuff. And then there's also people swimming in their, swimwear.
Right.
What is it? Bathing suit. Right, bathing suit. My wife I come to this thing. She has the perfect timing every single time. I'm like, I'm waiting around. How long did we wait? We were like 20 minutes late, whatever it was. Didn't call me then. Didn't call me once then. Second I step on stage, bing, 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 bing. My iPhone goes off. She goes, hey, what are you doing? You have time to talk? I need to talk to you about something. Then it sounds like it's going to be super dangerous, like I'm divorcing you, I'm whatever it is. And then she's like, the dishwashing detergent, I can't find it. I'm like, great. Well, I'm in the other side of the country right now. And I don't have a photographic memory. I have no clue where the dishwashing detergent is. And I'm on a panel thing right now.
And this is when you tell her, this is why we don't bring you to these things.
That's right. I forgot. Why am I screaming? I forgot to do what you did. I'm going to do that. Like, hey, everybody, I'm Dana Synder. Yay.
Yeah, you got to tell
people. You do the
people.
yay afterward, yeah.
Yeah, you have to tell people what's happening. And I always add yay
case if they don't, which
That's
most of the
good.
time they don't. I'm like, yay, is what I
That's
hear
great.
in my head. So
But you gotta switch it up. Hey, I'm Dana Synder. You suck. You do that way too. Do the opposite.
I don't like how uncomfortably close Lisa just got with Dana here.
There wasn't a lot of
pretty
room over
close.
here.
well,
No,
we're friends.
Giddles and I are excited to speak to this guy, and Lisa just kind of pushes the chair through, and she goes,
I just
hey.
showed
As soon as
up.
I said dish detergent, I started like slinking. I found a chair.
I'm trying to get into voice work. For those of you who don't know, Dana's been in countless things, and we're going to get through most of them if we have time.
You don't have to. No one
But,
cares.
We're gonna
the
get
big
through
thing
every
right
single
now,
one.
and what's getting the most buzz is the return for the final season
that's
of
right.
Aqua Teen Hunger Force.
Yes, the final season of Aqua Teen Hunger Force.
Yay!
We finally decided to,
I think tomorrow or whenever will be the second episode of the last season.
right.
Did you see the first episode?
It's on my DVR
Oh,
because
it's
I'm
on
here.
the DVR, of course. It was on last week. That's all right. Did you get here last week? Okay. Busted. Stone cold busted.
Yep.
No,
It was different. It was all like stop motion. It was. It really was. There
I
was
didn't
no.
see it.
There was no animated. Well, there was like a second of no one saw it.
bunch of
here, right?
storyboards and people yelling.
Yeah. Well, that's a normal. It's like
That's how
the
TV gets made.
animated quality of a flip book normally, but this was like all stop motion. It was very. It was pretty awesome.
I should tell you I'm going to watch it.
See?
It's
That's
not like
good.
I'm not a fan. You know I'm a
Why all of a
fan.
sudden now are they? I know there was other, I guess, problems, which is why you kept changing. They or the owners
no,
of
I
the show
don't
kept
think-
changing the title.
I don't
but
think there were any problems.
why-
Were there?
Well, I thought there were some issues as why they kept changing it from Aqua Teen Hunger Force to Patrol Squad. And
No, I think they kept changing it because they thought, hey, what's no show in the history of shows ever done? Change their title every single time. They thought it was a super funny gag to say, it's a totally different show. It takes place in Portland now. And then it'd be the same damn thing. And everybody's like, hey, you nitwits. Now nobody can find it on their TiVo. Nope, you don't say TiVo anymore, do you?
I don't think
It's like
TiVo.
1,000 years
Just your
old. Like,
DVR.
we're going to the Walmart. I put the in front of it. My grandma's like, we're going to the Target. Not the Target, it's just Target. I'm going to Target, not the Target, the Walmart.
Yeah, you still have the TiVo.
Yeah,
I thought it
I
had
got
something-
TiVo. Does who's the youngest person here? Mario.
everybody's here is old.
You
enough
don't
to
know what a
remember it.
TiVo is, right? So yeah, it's like a rash. This guy's got it all over his legs. You don't want to know about the TiVo. I mean, you know what a DVR is, right? No.
Oh
all
my
right.
God.
Well, you live in a home with no screens. That's very good.
He's like 6 years old.
Very noble. Well, they still know. You know what TV is, right? VCR. Yeah, knows what a VCR is. You know what Betamax?
Yo, Betamax
Yeah,
is great.
wrong. That's the guy from the Disney movie, Big Hero, Betamax.
No, I thought the name change. I thought I read something that had to do with syndication rights or whatever.
I think that may be, but I think, sorry, I get us off track.
It's okay.
No, I don't know what will you stop interrupting? I'm trying to answer this question. Just kidding. Jonathan Navarro, everybody. No, I think they did it purely out of wanting to do it and wanting to do a new opening title sequence,
Right.
and that was it.
I think
Did,
it's a great idea.
Did a lot of this come about with
Yeah.
right after doing the movie? Like the movie went so far past what was normally the television show.
Oh, yeah.
It was like for really old people. Remember when the Monkees put out Head and it was nothing like the TV
Oh, yeah.
show and it just kind of killed everything that the Monkees
Yeah,
did?
right.
It was in the realms of that where they just said how much more messed up stuff can we put into this movie and
Yeah.
not explain it.
Well, and when they did that movie too, like they didn't have any idea what it was going to do. They didn't know if it was going to be a movie in the movie theaters. They didn't know if it was going to be like Bob Ross. Nice to see you. He's moved on to photos now. No, he's gone on to photography. The joy of pictures. There's a guy who looks like Bob Ross.
He
taking
does.
photos of us. You can't see it on the.
He's taking a happy little picture.
He's
homeless
white
nurse.
balancing.
That's right. Good job, by the way. They didn't know if it was going to like just be on the network.
Right.
Or if it was going to be, the last thing they thought was it was going to be in the movie theater. But then we had this screening somewhere in Hollywood. Maybe you've heard of it, not Hollywood, Florida. Nice try, Mario. But they were like all these executives from, guys who distribute movies.
Right.
And I remember sitting next to some guy who brought his kid with him. And he like got done, he's like, I didn't understand a damn minute of that thing. I had no idea what the hell was going on. But my little kid here loves it, so I don't get it. but somebody gets it. And he's like, all right, we're going to buy the movie. So then it was like whatever the company was. First Look. I think we closed First Look Pictures. They were no longer, they were like, they did like weird horror movies and stuff, like Saw 7 or whatever it is, Taken 12.
Like a trauma company.
Get under the bed. They're coming for you. That's my Liam Neeson impersonation. It's really horrible. Sounds like the Lucky Charms guy.
So the movie happened. They changed the name for a while, which really screwed up people's recording habits. But now we're in the final season here. What was the reason to finally end the thing here? Because it seemed like it could go on forever because it wasn't happening that often.
It was not by any of the creators' choice. It was purely an executive decision from Adult Swim,
right?
Which was unfortunate because the guys have always said they would do that show forever. They would never not do it.
The show was so popular. How come they didn't do more as far as merchandising? Like there was some, but not enough that you would expect from a show with the voices and that were so unique and distinct for those characters. You'd think there would have been more stuff out there.
Yeah. Well, we had a big surge of Hot Topic items in like 1999. Or 2003 or whatever. Right. That was about it.
I remember all those shirts and they had little mugs.
Meatwad
and,
lunchbox.
Yeah.
I think they did it. They're like, all right, surge of Aqua Teen stuff. And then they're like, hey, we didn't sell any of this shit. No one's buying this.
I think I saw they even had like Meatwad like earmuffs or something like that. It was pretty
They
wacky.
had all that. It's like Hot Topic. They just do like every single thing. Like, what's the most popular thing right now? Whatever. The Boogaboos. Hit go, and it immediately stamps on all the same project. Like lunchbox, 4 T-shirts, earphones. Then like, that's not popular anymore. What's super popular now? Spider-Man. Push. Same lunchbox, but just Spider-Man's face on it instead of the other thing. So they pushed our button for that. I don't think Adult Swim does a lot of any of that stuff. Like probably the best merchandise that comes out, I think, is for Venture Brothers.
Yeah.
And Venture Brothers sort of does their own stuff.
I love Venture Brothers.
I mean, they do this T-shirt club. I don't know if they did it this year or they're going to do it, but every year they've had like you can pay whatever it is, $9,000. Mario asked Mom, she'll give it to you. It's a great deal. But then like every single episode, someone's wearing a T-shirt in the episode that then they send you in the mail. Like afterwards.
I did that. I signed up for that. And for like a year, I was getting a shirt every month. And it was awesome.
It's great, right?
Shirts
it's like,
and like you could identify fans. It was a great way to like nerd out with your friends.
Yeah, because it didn't say like Venture Brothers. It just would be like Dr. Stevens. You'd be like, hey, that's from the. You're like, yeah, I did it too.
I had like the Dr. Killinger shirt. Had like the skull patch on it. So like only people who would know it were people who knew the character.
That's the stuff. That's the kind of stuff I like. I like that only if you know it, that I know it.
Yeah,
but nothing else. Like that one's kind of like that. Your shirt.
Yeah, this is.
I mean, it's very iconic, but it doesn't say like He-Man on it or whatever. Like
no, this is. I guess it's technically not official, but it's an artist conception of Magneto.
Yeah,
doesn't have X-Men or Marvel.
Looks like
or anything
if they
on
hired like Jackson Pollock to make a Magneto head, but he had to like really stay in the lines a little bit. Like you can't drink and paint. You got to just paint it real quick. Jackson Pollock. All right, I'll do it.
I found with Aqua Teen Hunger Force, even to some extent the Venture Brothers, the best merchandise that you were finding at cons like this were the bootleg stuff or the artist conceptions that weren't officially licensed. Same with Archer. Archer doesn't have a lot of stuff out. They just started putting some more stuff out, but all the really cool stuff you were seeing at the cons were made by artists and by fans, and they were selling it.
I just got in the mail like from Venture Brothers. I mean, I bought it. Don't think I'm getting. You know how it is.
Why aren't you getting free stuff? You should
This guy knows what I'm talking about. No free rides in this life, right?
That guy.
Yeah, he knows. Like, I was just tweeting that. Strangely enough.
I want an Alchemist shirt. That would be awesome from Venture Brothers.
They had a Triad one. Yeah. But they made, what, I don't remember what the member, what am I? All right, fine, I'm a jackass. I don't remember what the company is, but they made like, there's Venture Brothers. They just came out with it. There's like Amigo-sized action figure of the Alchemist and Shore Leave coming in a 2-pack. But they've done like everybody. Venture Brothers, though.
Yeah.
That's another, we did, what was it? Like when it first came out, they made Aqua Teen action figures that were from like Palisades or something. They closed down.
I have the Master Shake.
Yeah, that was the first one they made, luckily. Because then I got it, but they were like, oh, next wave, we're going to do a fry lock, and next wave, we're going to... Nothing. They didn't do it. They're like, hey, we've once again sold nothing. They're like next to the E.T. video games in the desert.
In the Mexican dump.
Well, I bought like 5 of them. So I was like, wow, I'm on an action figure. I'm like, you're an idiot. You're surrounding yourself with your own crap, you narcissistic bastard. I'm like, I don't have my girlfriend anymore, but I got all these cool action figures.
I feel like there should be like Master Shake water bottles here for everyone walking around to just drink out of. That'd be awesome.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they should.
Like, it's fucking hot in here.
But they
like,
just
we
have
need water.
like gin and shame inside of them. Can I have one of those shame cocktails, please? Oh, of course. I've made you one already, sir.
Yeah.
Oh, I think you've had a few already. I certainly have.
I'm also amazed that there hasn't, like you were just saying, that there should be or should have been more of a fast food tie. Like, obviously, McDonald's and Burger King's not going to go for it. But if you get some of the smaller chains that are willing to take a risk,
Yeah,
like,
who would be
like
willing
a
to,
DQ Blizzard would have
Yeah.
Master Shake cups.
Or like, you need like the fast food company that like just hates itself.
Like
Yeah.
Whataburger.
Like, yeah, or like Roy Rogers or something. Like, well, we
got-
got the world's greasiest chicken. All right, we'll have them on. Why
They're
not?
only
Put the
available
cheese
at
on the
rest
bottom of our
areas.
bun.
Well, what's the burger going to be? No one cares. It's
one
just like a weird paste we put on the bun, which is our hamburgers anyway. Nobody gives a shit what they are. They're like only because we're at rest stops are the only reason we sell any food. No one has ever said, let's go to Roy Rogers tonight.
But they have that great Fixins bar, and you could put like a stack of pickles this big on your burger. It's great.
You're better off throwing the burger away and just fill it up with pickles. Like, yeah, we mostly just we sell a lot of pickle sandwiches in this place because they're brined. They know they can't go bad.
They can't kill you.
We need as many pickled products in the restaurant as possible with our weird, greasy, gross chicken.
Where are you with like royalties and compensation with Aqua Teen going off the air after this season? The DVD sales, all of that. Do you guys get a piece of that as the voice
Are
talent?
you kidding?
Nothing.
They don't give us nothing. I'm going to be like Ed McMahon at the end when he like had no money. He's like, I was on 55 years of television. No.
So you're paid per session?
That's right. They do like, they pay you, they pay you to do each one. And then per session. And then if you reread it, then you get a reread. You know, most places do that, but then you get residuals afterwards. But this one, there's some weird right to work, something that which is why most of the stuff they don't do in Atlanta, I don't think, anymore, because
People want to be paid for it.
well, they pay you, but like they don't. Yeah, exactly. It's all union, which is the way to go. But they had some weird like we can't do it that way, or we're in trouble, or something. Probably right now, I just got kicked out of show business. Probably
So you don't even get anything from the DVD sales.
I occasionally get a free DVD.
Oh, man.
Not the case. So like, we're not giving you the case. We'll give you a DVD. You didn't say nothing. We didn't say nothing about a case, Mr. Cadillac. All right, you get the DVD and that's it.
You get like the rap party gift. It's still written with Sharpie. It's like season 2.
I know. There's no
Aqua Teen.
rap party. There's no rap parties. There's no parties.
They just stop answering your call.
Yeah, that's it.
When we did the first DVD and it sold squillions of dollars, they threw a party, which was good. But then they like found a way to write it off by flying in all the other show creators. And then they made us perform like, hey, it's a party for us. Now we got to get up there and, yeah.
You have to do karaoke as Shake?
No, that we had to do live band as Shake. It was like some band. They're like, hey, we got a band for you guys to sing it with. I'm like, oh, great. So now I'm going to be singing. I'm performing for you like your slave. Like, yeah, that's it. Get up there and sing, you little asshole. I'm like, all right, fine, here I go.
Get up there, funny guy.
Great. I'm like, but then I was like, of course I will, sir. I'd love to. Sons of bitches. Bastards.
Well, how have you been compensated as far as some of the other projects that you've worked on? Like Code Monkeys was a favorite of mine.
Yeah,
it
well,
only
that
had 2
stuff's regular,
seasons. Yeah.
That's like normal.
So that's just scale as well.
Well, it's not always necessarily scale. But yeah, I mean, it's, you go through the regular union.
There's got to be something, because you have one of those voices that is so recognizable no matter what project you're in. You figure out
I know what you're saying.
that if you
I'm
don't
not good
know
at
Dana,
voices.
you say that's Master Shake, or that it leads back to the guy who does Master Shake. There's got to be something that you can get into that will give you obviously the payment, but the longevity as, some of the things like on Fox, like Family Guy, Bob's Burgers,
Oh, sure.
The Simpsons, something that'll really hit and then kind of just take care of you for a while.
Well, I mean, don't get me wrong. It's not like I'm eating ramen every night.
Right.
I'm doing quite well. Don't worry about me.
I eat ramen every night.
I have. There's
we don't
two
pay
things
him at
I'm
all.
doing that are. I can't say what they are because I won't. Then they'll kick me out of it. But they're very big things that I'm very excited about. But I'm not allowed to talk about it. But that's because they must be. The whole thing around is like secret. Like you go, they got your name on the script. They're like, I mean, it's like Fort Knox. Then there's like 25 people in there watching you. Like this guy's from this company, this guy's from this thing.
So it's either Disney,
fired.
Pixar, or a comic book.
Maybe it's Pixar, Marvel. I'm doing the Avengers movie that Pixar's making, or the Batman. It's what's that one? Metal Men, done by Pixar, directed by Brad Bird, starring me as all four of the Metal Men.
As long as it's better than Tomorrowland. Oh.
Yeah, I didn't see it. It's terrible, right? I was like all on board, like, hey, and I went to the thing where they had like a whole little thing with old blueprints and stuff at the expo. I went and saw that. I was like, wow, this is going to be the greatest movie ever. Then they show the thing, and the girl, she picks up the thing, and all of a sudden she's in the middle of a cornfield or something. Like, still looks good. Brad Bird did The Incredibles. Can't be horrible there.
Yep.
This is a home run. And then they show the next one. They're like, the kids like, and it's a small world. And they're all like, the kids are freaking out. I'm like, awesome, fantastic. And then he zoops on down to Idiot Town where the big, stupid, fake, futuristic, just CGI bull TiVo. I was like, well, there goes that one.
It was like if Philip Dick tried to write a kid's book and just did not work.
I mean, as soon as I saw that crap, like you got that whole like Disney 60s World's Fair, like make the whatever the Tomorrowland place is, make it look like that. Have people in those weird little 60s shit walking around like JFK and Mamie Eisenhower walking around and like, all right, this is what the future's like. We're going back to the old days.
And you know what? In the future, they still have leather suitcases. Like they have
Of course they
flying
do.
cars, leather suitcases.
Yeah, with no wheels.
Yep. No
We
wheels.
constantly talk about this. P.S. Sorry, I'm getting sidetracked.
No, it's all right. I was just imagining that if you go to this place like Tomorrowland, if you run out of power on the pin, you're in the middle of the ocean and you're drowned.
Yeah, that's true too.
Yeah, or like in a tiger cage.
Yeah.
How do you know where you're going to go?
I was just walking, I was going to this restaurant in this futuristic city. The thing ran out of power, and now I'm dead.
Yep.
Oh, it's only when you hold it. Spoiler alert. You hold the pin, you go.
It's not a spoiler alert. No one saw the movie.
That's true. Well, it's a spoiler. It is a spoiler alert for everyone, but no one cares that it's a spoiler alert.
Dana, we're running out of time.
You're lost.
If the merchandise was the right way for Aqua Teen Hunger Force, all the weird things that they show up as one and dones in a lot of the episodes, what was the one thing that you wish they actually made in real life?
Oh. Well, I think they're actually doing this. This last season, you can enter to win Carl's Too Wicked car. They're making a real car that looks exactly like Carl's car. I think they could do like a housing development, maybe like have the Aqua Teen house with no bathroom.
They did it in Vegas for the Simpsons
Simpsons house.
Yeah. Just go to Detroit. It's $600. You can buy 6 blocks.
Yeah, sounds like perfect.
Yeah.
Or that place where they're where is it? They're like giving away houses.
Camden, New Jersey.
No, they can't give those away. They're where the hell is it? All right. Well, let's all have dead air while I think about this for 25 minutes.
Well, my thing is, if they could have, I would have loved the foreigner belt.
That's good. That's a good answer. That would have been good too. I was thinking bigger, but that's a good one. And have little buttons, play stuff, or like voice command.
Sonic waves.
You cold as ice, little fan just just blows that. It's totally ineffective, but like that could be good. That would have been good. I bet people would. I think I saw somebody who was like a metalsmith or something. He made a foreigner belt for himself.
See, once again, the fan products are better than the official merchandise.
Because they don't send people here. The lawyers they send here, they'll walk around like suing you, cease and desist, suing you. They don't send the guy who's like the creative guy, like, wow, those are awesome. We should make those.
Yeah.
Those guys are like in their cage wherever they are back at, Nickelodeon headquarters or Marvel headquarters.
Slaving away.
Yeah. You're like, you Jackson Pollock, you paint that shirt for Magneto or we're not going to feed you again today. Please, I'm so tired. You paint those shirts. Why do they all have to be handmade? Can't we manufacture these? No.
It's an artisanal shirt.
That's right. It's hipsters.
Dana, we're out of time. Thank you so much for coming on the show.
Thank you.
Dana Synder on Twitter. You should definitely follow him because especially when something random happens and he gets all upset, he goes right to Twitter and you have no idea what he's talking about, but it makes sense to him.
I'm
what's
going to
funny.
tweet Bob Ross so everyone can go back and see Bob Ross.
Can you give
Bob
us a
Ross
little,
has got fantastic
Can you give us a
hair.
little master shake as you go? Last season of Aqua Teen Hunger Force on Adult Swim. Watch it now before it goes away forever.
Turn your radio down. Listen, jackass! That was probably the wrong thing to scream in a humongous convention center. All right, turkeys. I rule your face. Master shake.
That works.
Good, right?
Dana Synder, everybody. Thank you so much.
Sirius 206 XM 103. It's Erik Nagel.